Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Well, we're back for the second half and 1-0 down, not great. We need to seriously up our game, really do. Yeah, let's see what happens in the second half and what's going on. Anyway, Arsenal got the ball early on. Now it's back to in the second half. That's got to be offside anyway. Anyway, it's going to be an offside. Free kick for City. But it's Eric Garcia on the ball. Plays it out wide to Kevin De Bruyne. It's just all a little bit slow. It is just a little bit slow as it stands at the moment. Little ball in, Gabby just behind Gabby there. Good tackle there from Laporte. Gundogan into Sterling. Don't look like there's any changes, so I'm hoping Pep's got into them at half time because the first half was just simply not good enough. It really wasn't. Laporte well into their half, plays the ball out wide to Mahrez. Good first touch. It's a corner to City on the right hand side. Mahrez will take it. And Mahrez takes it in, swung in. Kevin De Bruyne plays it to Raz. God. Terrible shot, about 20 yards over the bar. Get that kit off. Gareth Southgate in the stands there with Mike Summerby. Yeah, just a replay. Raz, I don't know whether it bobbled or something, but that was a terrible shot. But we're coming up to 48 minutes into the game. So a throw-in for Arsenal on the right-hand side. Man City 255 says AFTV right now must be crying with joy. Well, I've just been on the Claude and the Bansters. No, I've not been on AFTV. I've just been on Claude and the Bansters, having a chat with those guys, saying wait until the second half. Oh, Raz! Oh, he's hit the outside of the post. Oh, so close, so close. Kevin De Bruyne pulled it back. Left foot by Raz. It looked like it just skimmed the outside of the post. Pulled it back in. Brilliant ball. Oh, maybe it didn't hit the post. Maybe it was... No, it didn't. It was about a yard wide, Raz. Jesus, get it on target. No, it was actually ended up being poor by Raheem. Gundogan heads it on. David Silva heads it out wide to Mendy. 50-50. It's gone out for a throw into City. No, it's not. It's kept in. David Silva on the ball. Oh, Gundogan, what sort of pass was that? I mean, that sums up City today. Really sloppy. Really sloppy. Oh, and he overrun the ball there. Good interception. Gundogan to Laporte. Laporte plays it into Raheem. Oh, Raz again. Again, just you rarely see City give the ball away so cheaply, and we've given it away so much in what 49 minutes, 50 minutes. We've given the ball away time and time again. It's been really poor, really poor. Pep needs to switch this up a little bit. David Silva, good ball into Mahrez, to Raz inside the area, plays it out to Mahrez, comes back to Laporte, inside to Gundogan, plays it wide to Kevin. Nice little ball inside. Kevin Andy pulls it back. Good defense. I tell you what, David Luiz, you know, for all that Arsenal fans have slagged him off, he's made 3 or 4 really good interceptions today. He's been on the point when it comes to defending crosses and things like that. Out wide to Mendy, one-on-one. Pulls it back to David Silva. Back to Mendy. Mendy gonna be going back to Laporte, inside to... Oh, inside. Oh, what sort of ball was that, Laporte? I mean, again, it's just like really sloppy passing. He could have gone inside to Gundogan and he plays a stupid ball to David Silva. David Silva wins the ball back in midfield now. Kevin De Bruyne plays a ball. Another terrible ball by De Bruyne. I've never seen Kevin De Bruyne play so many shit passes in all my life. He's played about 5 or 6 terrible passes today. Not like him at all. I don't know, it's frustration or something, but something needs to change. Pep needs to change this up because this is not working. You know, Mahrez has done absolutely nothing in the game. And the midfielders, good ball out wide to Mendy. Mendy, I don't know why he didn't. He tried a shot or a cross, I don't know. But even the decision making is all wrong today. But very frustrating. Somebody said, Anthony Lydon said, this is a great game for Phil Foden. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. Absolutely agree. Get Foden on because it's not right. It is not right. I mean, David Silva there has just tried to go past the player, got tackled straight away. Again, not like David Silva to take a player on. He normally plays the right pass at the right time. But he's probably looked up. Nobody there. Walker's just been done again. Walker's had a bit of a nightmare today, I'll be honest with you. He hasn't been great. Mendy's not been brilliant defensively. I can't think of one player today at City that you go, oh, he's done all right. Not one of them. They've all been terrible. Really poor. And if we don't do something about this, they could score another. And we can go down in a whimper. And it'll be a really poor result for City, this, because Arsenal are not a good team. There's no doubting about it. But they're not a good team. But this is... but they're better than us today. On this day, they are better than us. City are just not at the races whatsoever. Just simply not good enough. Kevin De Bruyne on the right hand side. Again, Kevin De Bruyne's passing has been awful. Absolutely awful. I mean, that sort of sums up City today. When you've got Kevin De Bruyne making 5, 6 shit passes, one after the other, that says something. But let's hope he redeems himself. Right, Mahrez on the right-hand side, cuts inside. A great save, but a weak shot. I mean, a weak shot. Again, on his left foot, loads of time. Just a poor shot. And give the keeper time to get down. It's like he's miss-hit it. Aubameyang now on the wide left, plays it inside. Where is the marking? Mahrez jogging back. I mean, Jesus Christ almighty. It is really shocking. There's no pressing from City whatsoever. I mean, there, they play the ball inside, and Mahrez is absolutely just dawdling back. And he was on the edge of the area, free. Luckily, he played a shit pass. Absolutely terrible. Really, really poor. Come on, Pep. Nearly 55 minutes in. Make a change. Get Phil Foden on. Get Mahrez off. Mendy makes a cynical challenge. Foul. Just get him off. I mean, this was a replay. I mean, Mahrez there. It's like miss it. It's hardly got any power on it whatsoever. Makes it a pretty easy save for the keeper. Absolutely free inside the area on his left foot. Get Foden on. Come on. Let's get a bit of energy into that midfield. Maybe David Silva comes off. I don't know. Now Gundogan driving forward. Plays it out wide to Mahrez. One-on-one. Plays a deep ball in. They're going to win that every time with the height of theirs. Gundogan. I mean, it's poor. It's really, really poor. Absolutely poor. I mean, it's just like a cut inside. Big dink into the area. I mean, you've got Gabi Jesus with two big centre-backs. He's never going to win them. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. But I don't see anyone warming up. Oh, hold on a minute. Who we got down there? I can see a couple of players, but I don't know who they are. Gundogan on the ball now. Plays it out wide to Mendy. But if you look at that point there, Mendy just got dispossessed. I mean, terrible. Absolutely terrible. But if you looked in the box, I was looking at the box there when Mendy got the ball. Gabi Jesus with 5 Arsenal players. Ain't going to happen. City are all over the place here. They are just all over the place. Poor passing, poor defensively. It's a really poor performance by City so far. It's time for a change, Pep. Get it sorted now. Next few minutes. You've got Raheem Sterling inside the centre circle. No good there, fella. You need to get up the pitch a bit more. They're just playing 6 at the back. And the problem being is that nobody else is supporting. I've not seen Walker. Walker's inside now. But I've not seen Walker get round the outside of Mahrez once this half. Both halves. Not seen him. Again, another poor pass by Kevin. Come on, Kev. It's a corner for City. Walker's not really doubled up with Mahrez at all this half and the first half at all. Corner in. It's a big scramble. Oh. It's got to be a corner. It's another corner for City. I think City were claiming for a handball, but I don't know what. Don't know. Maybe it was handball. Maybe VAR will look at it. I don't know. I think John Martin, they're looking at it. VAR saying no. I bet it hit his hand, but VAR said no. Bet you. Back to post to Raz. Flicks it in. Nobody there. Anyway, struggling with Bournemouth and now struggling with Arsenal. Yeah, we are struggling at the moment. Can I get a shout out to Anthony Lydon, please, from his wife? Anthony Lydon. Big shout out from Rosie Lydon. There you go. Hope you're well, Anthony. Rosie says, give you a shout out. So there you go, buddy. You've got a shout out on Man City Fan TV. Big ball over the top to Kevin De Bruyne wide. First time crossing, straight at the keeper. It's just one of those games. I think it's going to be... Pep looks like... like I am, thinking, you know, what's going on here? It's just not working. And he kicked that from well outside his box. It should have been a free kick. But, yeah, ain't great. We aren't moving the ball. We're not. Peter Curry, we're not. We've done that. Sideways passing needs to be more direct. What do you think of Steve McManaman? Don't know. Not listening to him. I've got the sound off on BT Sport. I don't know what's happening here, but is it a free kick? Obviously no yellow card. Come on, City, says Super Sport. Manchester is red. Yeah, it used to be 10 years ago. We need you to come back, smash a 40-yarder. Well, I think Kevin's going to take this one without a shadow of a doubt. So Kevin's going to take this free kick. We need something. We do need something. We need something a little bit different because we're 60 minutes, nearly 61 minutes in, and we just haven't been good enough. Really haven't been good enough at all. But, hey, is what it is. It's up to the City players, up to Pep to do something. He's sat there not doing anything. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, just wide. But I think Martinez would have been across for that. Kevin De Bruyne doing one of his dipping. Hits it over the top. Yeah, it's about a yard wide. And the keeper would have saved it anyway. Yeah, the keeper would have saved it. When Fergie left, that's where the tide has turned. Anyway, it's big kick out by Martinez. City have been pretty much dominant in this second half, but we've not really created anything major, to be fair, in the game. We need to get some changes quickly. I don't know what the hell Gundogan is doing. Terrible touch, lost the ball. I mean, Pep must be absolutely seething with this performance because it is not good enough. And Kevin De Bruyne is picking the ball up 25 yards in his own half. That's not where we need him. Mendy onto Raz. Raz is claiming it's a penalty. Don't know whether it is. We're looking at a replay. Oh, it is a penalty. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. That's a penalty. He took him before he took the ball. Is that now going to VAR? That's a penalty. He took Raz before he took the ball. There. He took Raz before he took the ball. There. He clipped him. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. There. They're showing about 10 replays here on BT Sport. There, he took him down before he took the ball. That's a penalty. It's a clear penalty. But I remind you, it's VAR. No penalty. There you go. Fucking hell. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Incredible. Oh, Jesus, how have we missed that? Corner came in. 3 City players there, not one of them got anything on it, and it went straight to Martinez. It off Raz's face. Keep your eye on the ball, don't turn away from it. Unbelievable. How is that not a penalty? I give up. Like Kiam says, it's VAR has been brought in for one thing. We've got Rodri and Foden coming on now. and that is just to kibosh anything we do and make sure United and the cartel clubs get in the top 4 for the Champions League. I mean, I don't how you can watch that VAR and go, well, no, he didn't touch him. And now Mahrez rolling around. Come on, get the subs on. Who's coming off? Gundogan and David Silva. Or Gundogan and is it David Silva? Gundogan's coming off. And it's Mahrez. Yeah, Mahrez has been absolutely shite. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Good to see Phil Foden on. And get Rodri on. A bit more physicality in that midfield. But it's not been good enough today. Our big players, Kevin De Bruyne and the likes, not been good enough. They need to step up in this last 25 minutes to go. Arsenal have done nothing this half whatsoever. City, we've not passed it around as much as we normally do. Normally we pass it to death, but we haven't. We've just given the ball away too cheaply. Foden on the right hand side goes wide on his right, gets a corner. But yeah, Mahrez, I'm sorry, he ain't good enough. He simply isn't good enough. Non-existent. Good against crap teams, but no, not for me. De Bruyne curls it in. Nobody gets a head on it. Mendy out wide on the left. Plays in a ball. Comes to Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin. Oh, what is he doing? Why is he not shooting? Why is De Bruyne not shooting from about 8 yards out on the right-hand side? Why is he trying to curl a ball in? Is this assist thing on his mind? He has to have an assist. He's trying to curl a ball in. That's almost impossible. Just shoot. It's a drinks break anyway, but this is simply not good enough. It isn't. Like I said, first half I thought Arsenal were very good and City were poor, but second half it's been all City and we've just huffed and puffed and not done anything with it. Our big players have not stepped up. Gabi Jesus has been non-existent this second half, absolutely non-existent. Raz done nothing, and you can see Arteta's getting into his players saying, just keep doing what you're doing, keep defending, because they've done really well defensively in the second half. We haven't helped because we've been poor, really poor, no creativity whatsoever. But anyway, we've got Rodri now holding, and we've got Kevin De Bruyne, so hopefully that will push Kevin De Bruyne a bit further forward, because first half he was far too deep. And they're just showing a replay here, and that was the one that hit off Raz's face. Missed chance after chance. Oppie finishing Hail Mary time. We should have had a pen. It should have been a pen. I don't care what anyone says. If VAR looked at that and thinks that that's not a pen, but you give the likes of Fernandes of United a penalty, I mean, it just goes to show you it's embarrassing. VAR, Mike Riley needs to be sacked with immediate effect. I mean, he's been the biggest absolute bellend that has, overseen the FA, the Referees Association, the PGMOL. He needs to be sacked with immediate effect. He should have been sacked about a year ago, to be honest, but absolute embarrassment, in fact. And yet he's still in a job and still is implementing all of these rules with VAR that nobody else in Europe has. I mean, he's just pathetic. Anyway, Foden restarted. Kevin De Bruyne inside, plays it inside to Laporte, 25 yards out, plays the ball in. Crap cross though, but Kevin De Bruyne on the edge of the area, chips it in. That was a nice little touch that by, is it Maitland-Niles? I'm not sure who it was. Yeah. Got an important touch there, otherwise it was on the head of Gabi. Looks like Arsenal might be looking at a change, but Kevin De Bruyne is going over, taking the corner. Good punch out by the keeper, Martinez. Now they're on the left-hand side, played it wide. That's got to be offside, surely. No? Aubameyang? 2-0. There you go. Let's see that again. I thought it was offside. But Aubameyang threw clear on the left-hand side. Little ball over the top. All came from just poor defending, if I'm being honest. Really, really poor defending. You've got, the ball came out wide. You've got Walker running across. And then you've got Aubameyang. And not one single, no, he's not offside. He's miles onside. Not got one single player. Eric Garcia, absolutely clueless. Clueless. Absolutely clueless. He's looking across the line behind him. Instead of going, I'll follow him, I'll follow him. He's looking behind him. Walker's already made the challenge. That leaves him out of position. Good finish by Aubameyang through the legs of Ederson. But Garcia, no, sorry, not for me. He ain't for me. Not a great defender. I've said it before and I've said it again. Taylor Howard-Bellis for me will be a better defender than Garcia. I think Garcia is too slow. He might be silky on the ball, but no, not for me. He's not a great defender. But it's 2-0 Arsenal. And we have to suck it up. Really, really just crap defending. Really poor. But not just poor defending, to be fair. Just crap up front and in midfield. Been awful. Kevin De Bruyne has been terrible today. Really poor. David Silva's done nothing. Raz has done nothing. Gabby's been awful. We've done nothing up front whatsoever. Going out wide to Mendy. Mendy inside the box. Plays it to Rodri. Plays it a little ball over top to Raz. Pulls it back. And it's all slowed down again. Laporte out wide to Mendy. David Silva plays it into Raz. Pulls inside. Oh, hits the first player. And goes over the crossbar. Again, David Luiz. You know, Arsenal fans slagging off David Luiz. He's been really good tonight. You have to give him his due. He's been absolutely brilliant defensively. But the ball goes over all the way across because the corner's so poor again. Inside to Rodri. Rodri, I mean, it's just like shit. I mean, it's just shit. Shit balls, shit headers. Everything's shit. Brilliant defending. Just watching the replay there. Brilliant defending by David Luiz and Mustafi. It was one of those that you just thought, just take an extra touch, Raz. Go round the outside of them, they're diving in. You got an open net. But the decision-making hasn't been great tonight. It's been really, really poor. And I can't think of any player on the pitch that's got more than a 5. I really can't. They've all been as bad as each other. And the big players just have not stepped up. Match stats, final third passes, City 134, 29 for Arsenal. And yet they've scored 2. They've been through twice. One ball over the top and one ball over the top. And they've been through. And defensively, not good enough. But anyway, Laporte Still 25 minutes to go. 20 minutes so to go. Keep the faith, Blues. Come on. City can still do it. Come on. We can get it to 2-2 anyway. Plenty of time. Good ball in. Raz inside the box. Corner ball. No. He's not. He's give it as goal kick. But you look at it, you think, who else? What, Bernardo Silva? Maybe Bernardo Silva coming on. Just Aubameyang scored 2 tonight. Done well. He's had 2 good chances, tucked them both away. And that's a goal scorer for you. But City have been absolutely abject in midfield and up front. Awful. And then defensive wise, sorry. I know Eric Garcia is thinking about Barcelona and things like that. Listen, I don't care. If we can get a proper centre back and he wants to go to Barcelona, sell him. Absolutely sell him. For me, I've always said it, I don't think he's as good as what Taylor Howard-Bellis will be. I think he's a nice player. I don't think he's a great player, if I'm being honest. I think he's good on the ball. Defensive-wise, I don't think he's that great. I've said it all along, but anyway, if we can get in a Koulibaly or we can get in a Skriniar or we can get in somebody else, and if he wants to go, sell him. Get as much money as you can for him. I'm not bothered. Like I said, I think Howard-Bellis is a far better prospect than Garcia, if I'm being honest. Okay, Arsenal have defended really well tonight. Really well. Their centre-backs, Mustafi and Louise, have done really well against City. We've not helped it by the shit balls that have been put in, and the movement's been poor. Hardly any movement. Gabby's been awful tonight. Ball in, fills up for it. Gabby's just like jogging around. Look, again, they can play it around the back. I mean, that's not good enough. Well in, Kyle Walker. Plays it back to Kevin, to David Silva, back to Kevin. Kevin, come on, Kev. Oh my God, how long does Kevin De Bruyne want on the ball? Phil Foden pulls it back, but it's straight at David Luiz. I mean, it's a game you rarely ever see. You rarely ever see Kevin De Bruyne on a ball for about 5 seconds. And it was like, I don't know what to do with it. There's no one there. There's no pass on. That says it all about City's movement up front tonight. Non-existent. Really poor. I mean, you can see there. I mean, they're just replaying the goal. I mean, terrible. Really poor. Shocking. You know, Kyle Walker's gone to make the tackle. Eric Garcia must look at where the danger might be, drop deeper, and watch the runner. He doesn't. He's too busy looking at where his line is. What's the line behind me? It's too late. Absolutely too late. Ball over the top. Aubameyang's in. Eric Garcia, it's like he's running in treacle. No chance of catching him. And a good finish by Aubameyang. And that was terrible by Aymeric Laporte. Shocking. And that sums up Man City tonight. Absolutely appalling performance. Terrible performance. But fair play to Arsenal. They've defended really well and give us no opportunities, really. So we've only got ourselves to blame. Nobody else. We've had pretty much 70% of the possession this half. Done absolutely nothing with it. Really nothing with it. It's a really lacklustre performance by City. In the first half, we were poor. Second half, average. Kyle Walker plays the ball wide to Benjamin Mendy on the left-hand side, 25 yards inside the Wembley pitch. Garcia to Walker, plays it out wide to Phil Foden. Foden's playing in a right wing role. KDB puts a ball in, but again, it's the same. It's the same old, same old. It's the same. It's just we've played about 20 balls into the box to one player, whether it be Gabby or whether it be Sterling. And we played, I mean, I don't know what that fella's doing, whoever he is, but he has just made the biggest meal of a dive I've ever seen. He kicked Laporte and then ran over and fell over. Embarrassing. But we're just playing big balls into the centre-backs, and there's always Mustafi and Luis there just to head the ball away. We've done nothing different. It's been a terrible, terrible performance. We haven't played the cute balls that we normally play. We just haven't done it tonight. It's been almost like, there's nobody to go, I tell you what, I'll just lump it into the middle. I hope something comes off. And that's not a Man City way at all. But we'll see. Kevin De Bruyne, wide right, plays the ball out to Laporte. Another, a terrible touch. Absolutely shocking. But he's got it back and he plays it outside to Mendy. He hits the first player. I mean, that sums everything up. Laporte back to Mendy. Nearly played it out for a throw-in, but Mendy managed to keep it in. Plays it inside to Eric Garcia. To Kyle Walker, who's now in centre-back role. Plays it out wide to Kevin De Bruyne, who should be way up the pitch. Phil Foden wide right. Plays it into Kevin De Bruyne. Chips it to the back post. Nobody there except for on the left wing. Mendy picks it up. He plays the ball in. Again, just as I just described a minute earlier. Same ball. Let's flick it into the box. And who was there? Luis just headed it out. Same old, same old. I mean, it's just boring. Boring football from City. De Bruyne into Foden. Don't want to shoot. Should have shot. Have a shot. Mendy out wide left. To Laporte. Comes inside to Rodri. Rodri going back out again to Mendy. Mendy outside of his boot. Same ball again. Same ball again. David Luiz just heads it away. I mean, will they learn? Don't look like they've got the brains to learn. Clueless. Absolutely clueless. Kevin De Bruyne out on the wide right. Plays it back to Kyle Walker. Plays it back to Kevin De Bruyne. Goes inside to Laporte. Laporte! Oh, what a strike. What a strike. I don't know how far wide it was, but it looked when he hit it, it was in. But let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was inches away. On his right foot as well. Oh, half volley. Inches. Absolute inches away. First touch on his right foot. Oh, what a goal that would have been. But again, how many times have we seen a strike from outside the area by City? It just hasn't happened. I mean, look at match stats, last 5 minutes. 92% possession, City. 92%. Just simply not good enough. Really isn't. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow for a play ratings. We'll do a play ratings video tomorrow. Won't do one after the match. We'll do a play ratings after tomorrow. After this live vlog has finished, we'll be back tomorrow to do a play ratings. You can get involved, have a think about it, have a watch back about this performance. Hasn't been great, but give us your play ratings tomorrow. Big ball over the top, and Aubameyang is in again. Walker with his pace coming back. Thank God for that. Yeah, not been good whatsoever. Sterling there. Oh, what's Mustafi rolling around for? What's that all about? my God. He was holding his leg before Sterling even went down on him. And then he's rolling around. Oh, it's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Jesus Christ. How pathetic. But it's 85 minutes and they're going to roll around and run the clock down, so you'd only expect that to happen. But well done to Arsenal. Arsenal have been defended really, really well today. Mustafi and Louise have done really well. City have been so poor. Like I said, there isn't one single player you could give above a 5 today. They've been awful from start to finish. I think Edison in the first half played a few dodgy passes. And defensively in the first half, I don't think we were great, if I'm being honest. The second half, it's been pretty much all City, except for their breakaway goal, which Aubameyang took really well. But defensively, Eric Garcia all over the place, absolutely all over the place. I just hope we get a top-class centre-back in, because Eric Garcia, for me, I apologise, young kid, but he's not the solution. And if he wants to go to Barcelona, with my blessing in particular, as long as we get some decent money for him, I think Taylor Howard-Bellis will be a far better centre-back than Garcia. I've said it for the last year. Garcia is silky on the ball, but he ain't quick, and I don't think he's positionally very good, if I'm being honest. Bad day at the office. Well done, Arsenal. You're going to be in the final. You might win a trophy this season. Hope you do. Out of United and Chelsea, I hope Arsenal, hope they're the ones that win the trophy. But City, very disappointing. Not good enough. And if we play anything like this against Real Madrid, wow, we're going to get absolutely battered. So Pep needs to get into the players and just say this is unacceptable, because from even our top players, David Silva, 5, Kevin De Bruyne, 5, Raheem Sterling, 5, Gabby Jesus, I'd give a 4. He's been shite, absolute shite tonight. Mahrez, 4. I mean, just not good enough, really not good enough by these players. So it looks like we're going to be in for... There's going to be no formidables this season. We might be treble winners, but it's going to be all in for the Champions League now. I hope Arsenal go on and win it, certainly because it's Arteta. And but City, not good tonight, really not good. But we'll be back tomorrow we'll do a player rating video, and might do a live vlog tomorrow, and you can join in. But don't forget, if you want to oh no, good defending again. If you want to send us a fan cam, don't forget, send it to mcfcfantv@gmail.com. I'll write it in here. So there you go. If you want to send a fan cam in, 2 to 3 minutes, make sure your phone is in landscape before you press record. Don't put it in portrait, press record, and then turn it to landscape, because it'll just record it in portrait. So turn it into landscape, 2 to 3 minutes, give us your thoughts, send it to mcfcfantv@gmail.com. And what are your thoughts? I mean, God knows what you're actually thinking of this performance, but it hasn't been a good one. But we're coming up to 89 minutes now. Unless something, I mean, Kevin De Bruyne is just completely giving the ball away. I mean, De Bruyne has had an absolute mare. I don't think I've seen Kevin De Bruyne as poor as they have tonight for a long time. It's been terrible, but then every single player on the pitch for me has been shite, absolute shite, if I'm being honest. That's the only way I can sum it up. Pep's looking pissed off, and so he should be, because he needs to get into the players for the Champions League, because this has not been good enough. It simply has not been good enough by the players tonight. They've been, to a man, shit, if I'm being honest. They've been awful, every single one of them. Not good enough. Not for Man City, not for FA Cup semi-final. I mean, look at that by Phil Foden. I mean, even Phil Foden there, that pass was just appalling. Absolutely appalling pass. So 7 minutes, bloody hell. Who knows? Maybe we get one. Maybe we could get two, but I doubt it. I don't think we deserve to go through. We've been huffed and puffed this second half. First half, thought Arsenal were a better team. So we'll see. But it's still sideways passing. Not really much happening. Very little urgency. Mendy puts in another hopeful ball that just goes nowhere. Comes to Kyle Walker. He plays it wide to Kevin De Bruyne, which is another absolutely shit ball. I mean, just a shit ball. And that has summed us up tonight. Shit passing. Absolutely shit passing, which is not the City way. The passing has been terrible. Absolutely terrible. And it's not like they're under massive pressure. I mean, look at that from Sterling. I mean, absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Not under no pressure, and plays a ball that almost bounces on the goal line. Goes out for a goal kick. I mean, it's just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. So, only one winner in this game, and that's Arsenal. Did deserve it. City do not deserve to go through to the FA Cup final, because the players have not been good enough, to a man. But we have to move on to the Champions League, and let's hope we just put this one down, and just Pep gives them the biggest rollicking you've ever heard, and just says that you're all going on the fucking transfer list, a lot of you, because if you play like that, you don't deserve a Champions League place, because this is not good enough. It isn't. So we are on 90. We're in the 93rd minute. And if you're joining us, it's Arsenal 2, Man City 0. 2 good goals by Aubameyang. I mean, Jesus Christ almighty, how can you give that as a free kick? I mean, oh my Lord. I mean, Arsenal, congratulate you on the... I congratulate you on the win, but, I mean, your players are an embarrassment. Some of them, absolutely embarrassing. Rolling around holding his stomach, now he's up all of a sudden and there's nothing wrong with him. But I guess City would do that anyway. Into nearly 93 minutes now. Aubameyang's just, wanting to take about 5 minutes over the free kick. And they're going to go into the corner and somebody's going to get hurt. No, goes out for a throw-in. There's a goal kick. I think that was, can't remember who it was, that player trying to dive again for a free kick. Pretty embarrassing, but well done to Mikel Arteta. He got Mustafi. I mean, I know when we did the preview, everyone worried about, Terry was worried about David Luiz, and Mustafi have been superb tonight in the centre-back position, but City have not helped their cause, our cause, because they've just put stupid balls in. And they've just plucked, look, and again, David Luiz wins the header. So it's stupid balls. It's like watching fucking Bolton under Sam Allardyce. I mean, that's what it's been like watching tonight. Shite, absolute crap football. Big balls into the box. And we must have played 20, 30, 40 big balls into the box, that they've won 39 of them. I mean, it's terrible football. I've never seen City play like this for a while. But it is what it is. We have to just suck it up. Well done, Arsenal. And we're on into the 95th minute now. Big ball out to Mendy. The cross comes in straight at the keeper. I mean, terrible cross. Just the crossing has been awful. Really, really poor. Kevin De Bruyne in. Another header out, this time by, I don't know who it was. Is it Xhaka? Can't remember. But that's a throw into City on the right-hand side. Walker to Rodri. Rodri into Gabby. Out to KDB's now moved out near the left. He plays a ball in. But again, it's not a Kevin De Bruyne ball. I mean, it's just straight at the keeper. And Martinez has now took about 8 seconds lying on the floor. Now he gets up. That's 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. About 20 seconds before he could possibly even bother kicking it. What's going on with the ruling there? You know, it's like VAR. I mean, to be fair, VAR, fucking hell, what's that all about? I mean, that was a terrible pass by Walker, but VAR absolutely did us. Absolutely did us. Because I reckon if we would have got one early on in the second half, we might have gone on. But we can't make that as an excuse. City have not been good enough tonight. Alan says awful performance. Yeah, it was, mate. It's been awful from every single player tonight. So we're into the last seconds of the game. We've played absolutely awful. We have. I tell you what time is it? 20. I tell you what, do you want me to come back and do a live player ratings? Just say yes or no. I can do it tomorrow, but if you want, I'll come off this one. I'll come back and do a player ratings if you want to do one. It's up to you. Because I've not had anything to eat yet, so I'm starving. Oh, and that's going to be the end of the game. Yes. This is terrible. Yes. I knew you would say yes. I don't even know why I gave you the opportunity. I should have just said no. So I'll come back and I'll do a very quick, not long, because like I said, I've not eaten yet. I'll do a quick play ratings with you. How's that? And then what we'll do is, don't forget, go over and watch part 1 and the part 2, which is on the channel of the Friday Night Social, where Martin talks about Cass and he talks about other stuff as well. So well done to Arsenal. Massive well done. Defended for their lives, but City, pathetic, absolutely pathetic. But I'll be back. Give me 5 minutes. Let me just see if I can grab something quick to eat. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and I'll do live play ratings with you. All right. See you soon.